What's up, guys? It's your boy Stump, and welcome back to the Critical Ops Strategy Guide. Today we're going to continue our series on strategic positioning, which brings us to Canals. Canals is one of the more challenging maps to take bomb sites on due to its open area in mid and the narrow one-way passages leading into each site. However, with the right grenade throws, you'll be able to take the sites much more efficiently and with less resistance. If you'd like to see grenade throws, let me know in the comments below. But with that said, let's get into on the coalition side and find the best spots to camp. Like I've mentioned before, you have a better chance of winning on coalition if you camp and let them come to you. Some spots to camp on B site would be behind the backmost boxes on the left side, the frontmost boxes on the right side, the back left corner facing cafe, inside cafe next to the bar stools on the left, and on the stairs inside cafe. The back corner inside cafe is a bad spot due to the fact that both teams reach the basement of cafe at the same time and gives away your position before you have time to set up to camp. Now, some spots to camp on A site are behind the rightmost bush on either side, behind the truck either on the left or the right, in between the boxes looking towards mid, and behind the garbage can next to mid. Do not camp in the cubby! It is a terrible spot because there is nowhere to go if you get sandwiched on both sides. Also, the fact that everyone checks there once they're on the site. Now, camping's the easy part. The hard part is figuring out where they're going to be coming from. Since you're sitting so far away from where the breach is going to be entering, you can hardly hear the opponents approaching. This is where your radar comes into play. By checking your radar, you'll be able to see when the opponent appears in your teammate's line of sight. If you notice 3 or more blips on either site and your team is dropping like flies, it's most likely going to be on that site. Again, with the right grenade throws, you'll be able to keep them from pushing onto the site. Speaking of, let's jump on over to the breach side and learn how to take those sites. One thing that you need to know about Canals is never, ever, ever go mid, specifically on catwalk and tunnel. Tunnel will give away your position from the player playing in cafe, and catwalk can be seen from CT bridge. The boat is the worst spot to be at because you're exposed from all angles, and most of the angles you're spotted from are not able to return fire. So we're going to be focusing on pushing onto the sites from the most secure ways possible. Be along and corner before you get into A site. Now, to clear B site, you would want to peek one corner at a time because you don't know if there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 enemy players looking at B along. So you would peek at the spot behind the first set of stairs, then to the first set of boxes, then to the back corner towards CT spawn, then to the second set of boxes, then to the corner next to cafe, then pop out and look towards the back corner by mid. From there, look into cafe by the bar stools on the left. Peek the back left corner on B site, then peek the stairs inside cafe. Once B site is clear, you then need to go clear the far back corner by CT spawn, then mid connector. Once those are clear, plant the bomb and camp in the spots mentioned before. To clear A site, peek to the far back truck by CT bridge. Then peek the 2 bushes towards the back of A site. Next, peek the left side of the truck, followed by looking between the boxes on A site. Next, look at the garbage can on the left, then crouch next to the bush and look at mid. Wrap around to the truck and peek into cubby, then step out from the truck on the left and peek the back left corner. Finally, sweep to the back tree and peek at the right corner behind A site. Once the site is clear, plant the bomb and camp the spots mentioned before. Now, a lot of players have said that Canals is a CT-sided map, and you're right. The Coalition does have an advantage when it comes to positioning on the sites and gaining intel from the other team. The only way to gain an advantage on Canals as the breach is using smoke grenades and flashbangs. Some smokes that I think can help are the smokes that are placed at choke points, like the cafe basement doors, mid connector, and outside of A site, mid. These smokes will give the breach a positional advantage as to be able to take each site on multiple sides and sandwich the coalition. With the right timing, the right smokes, and the right flashes, the breach will be able to overwhelm the site and be able to plant the bomb with much less resistance than without. And there you have it. That is how to position yourself on Canals. If you have any questions, post them down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to see when I upload, hit the bell icon to get notifications. And as always, stay safe. Bye-bye.